Coming to you live from Southern California, it's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ballgame every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Line drive, base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Acuna on third, Harris on second, Ozuna on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. He got it. On to Freeman, double play, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab in this one, Spencer Strider.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here. And whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And down on strikes. And now one away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strider was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. And that's in the dirt.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did.
That's out to center field. Harris snags it for the second out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Shohei Ohtani in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Profar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Left fielder, Jurickson
Well, in their win
Profar.
last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Glass now back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Conforto settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Batting 7th, second baseman,
So
Ozzie
here's an
Albies.
interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really
Batting
easy for
8th,
some guys.
catcher,
One thing that I
Sean
can see
Murphy.
already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
Muncy, there's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ball 1 there.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
1 strike.
Strider deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, right field. He just missed it. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The shortstop takes the ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look at
for
how
the
the series
Braves,
has played out so
shortstop,
far.
Orlando Arcia.
And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Glass now, ready and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Smith puts it away for the out, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting center fielder.
So now to the
Michael
plate
Harris,
for Atlanta.
the second.
Michael Harris the second. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Glass now 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine
off for the
as we go
Dodgers,
to the
catcher,
last of the
Will
3rd. And at the
Smith.
plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And that's fouled off. Smith launched a homer in his most recent game. Close but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
Steady,
cruising
nice.
along.
Center fielder,
Make quick work of him right there,
James
Siggy.
Outman.
I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
James Outman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Dodgers down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson, struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Austin Riley at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fouled off left side. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Nabs it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left
Here's
fielder
Profar now.
Jackson
He's 0 for
Profar.
1. And that one fouled off. That to right. Conforto. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in
Leading
LA,
off
and
for
now
the
the first
Dodgers,
baseman, Freddie
First
Freeman.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Strider ready to fire now. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Tapped in front of the plate, and that one handled, sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time.
Shohei Ohtani.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ozzie Albies. Glass now back to work. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 so far.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. He's got it. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Atlanta,
Michael Harris the
Michael
second.
Harris
Next
the
up for the
second.
Braves. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Muncy digs in.
Max Muncy.
That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. just missed. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. On the ground, and that chance handled. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
That's 3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
Atlanta,
top of the
the
6th.
designated
And now the
hitter,
DH,
Marcell
Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Base knock, center field. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a
Now
pitch to
batting,
hit
first
right there. You
baseman,
have to
Matt
expand the
Olson.
zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Going 2 now. Nice stop from his backside. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
So here's Riley now. In the air, center field. Outman sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
One
and
ball,
the count
1 strike.
1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their time.
Popped in the air. Left field. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ground ball, Olson. And he takes it himself for the out. And the batter now James Outman. Struck out swinging his first time. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Swing and a high fly ball right field. One down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. That one hit to right. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. And it's fouled away. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. That'll be it for Glass now. And he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
Kirby Yates
Dodgers.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 38.
And that's a big potential run out
Kirby.
there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Murphy stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. That's out number 3. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Dodgers. First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Up the middle. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really made them look pretty lost up to this point. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind.
Arcia tossed to second, and that's all they'll get.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a swing and a miss there.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting.
Puts it away for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This guy with light tower power. Just missed.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers 0.
pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Dodgers,
new arm on the mound to start the
number
8th.
49.
Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the
Here's
Braves,
Acuna
right
now.
fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is
Now
following suit.
fielder,
It's just a
Michael
good day as a
Harris,
manager
the
or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcell Ozuna.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That one ripped. Way back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
1 down. Matt Olson, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground, right side, Kim. Slings to first, and Olson is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Jurickson Profar will hit next. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Mookie Betts.
Strider back to work. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's in the dirt. Ball four, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Spencer Strider gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Hurston
Atlanta.
Waldrop comes on
Number
now,
64.
getting ready to make his season
Hurston
debut.
Waldrop.
On the ground to third, Riley. And they get the out on Smith.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And
Ball
misses
three.
inside.
3-2.
Got him swinging. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
Now
Ozzie
pitching for the
Albies
Dodgers.
digs in now.
Number 59. Evan Phillips.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Conforto makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So now to the
Now
plate for Atlanta.
shortstop,
Orlando
Orlando
Arcia.
Arcia.
0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting loose as well. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. To third. Muncy sends it to first. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA, so bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, James Outman. He was late there. Strike one.
No
Pitching
ball.
has been pretty
One strike.
dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and two strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. One up, one down.
That's a huge defensive play in the
Now
late
that
stages
is
of the
the first
game. It
baseman,
might not be the most
Ray
challenging we've
Freeman.
seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He swings and fouls one off. Waldrop measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Really important at bat coming up now.
Fly ball down the line. Profar on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He
Now
saved
batting,
extra bases for sure.
designated
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
Shohei
catch his breath
Ohtani.
before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.